Hello, everybody. My name is Kyle. I go by Kinetic Music here. I like to make software plugins, but today I want to talk about something a little different, something that's a little closer to my heart, and just tell you a little bit about my story that I did as a software developer by asking a question I'm sure a lot of people might be thinking if you clicked on this. And the question is, what software should you learn if you want to break into tech, if you want to become a developer? I myself have done that. I switched careers about a year and a half ago. I now code full time. I'm fully remote for work. My hours are flexible to an extent. Um, it's been working out real well for me, and I know a lot of people want that too. So I just want to give you a little insight on how my journey was, and maybe that'll help you. But back to the question at hand: what language should you learn if you want to break into tech? And I'm sure if you've gone down the rabbit hole of YouTube or Reddit or wherever you're at, you'll know that they'll say things like Python, Java, JavaScript, Ruby, learn a JavaScript framework like React or Angular. Um, I don't think any of those are bad ideas or bad things to do, but I think you're asking the wrong question if you're wondering what language you should learn. I think you should be asking yourself, what do you want to build? What programs do you want to build? What software do you want to build? What do you find interesting? When I started coding, well, before I even started coding, I was producing music. I was trying to make it with some dubstep and EDM, and while that was fun, I kind of realized my technical background didn't play into that super well, and it wasn't gonna be anything more than a hobby. But as I started switching to technical, I was like, well, what if I made the software for the people to do this? And so that's what I did. And after doing some research and learning about that, I figured out the language that I should learn was C++. Probably a less common answer to that question of what language you should learn. But that's the one that I went with. And the reason that it works so well for me is because I wanted the end result. I'll switch screens over here. Here is probably my most complicated plugin that I've made. It's called Mangler. Um, can't run audio through it at the moment, but over here we can see this up here is a frequency analyzer of the audio that's playing through. You have these crossover bars here. Down here we have 5 different types of distortion that obviously change as you click through them with each band that corresponds up here. So we have 15 of them. And not only that, if you want to do a single mode, there's another set of them. So we have 20 different modules to worry about, plus the master mix over here, and plus whatever is going on up here. And as you can see over here, we got all the actual audio processing here, all the GUI information that we need, some more utility files, and then of course the main files that come with this framework that I use. And look, it's intense. I can't believe I've kind of built something like this, how much work and how it all kind of came together. The other thing I want to add with this too is that Juice is not a simple thing to learn. I would not recommend a beginner for it. I know like Python's always a good one to do, but the main difference here and why I succeeded with it is because I wanted to learn how to do this. I wanted to get to this end goal. I wanted to make something that was like not out there. I'm not going to say distortion's anything new, but multi-band distortion with multiple modules, I don't know anything out there on the market that's like it. And it's cool that I created myself and saw kind of the creative vision come to life right in front of me. So that'd be my advice to you if you're looking to get a job out there doing that. Find something you want to build, and then on top of that, be ready that you may not get exactly what you want right away. My job that I do now is in a programming language called ABAP. I doubt any of you have heard of that. Maybe you have. But it's a proprietary language for a software called SAP and it's called enterprise software. So you got to work at a real big company for anyone to even consider using this. And that's what I've learned, and that's what I've gotten used to and have started to enjoy. But my object-oriented programming that comes from C++ has translated well into ABAP. And what I've done here on my free time helps me at my job. Even though I'm not coding plugins at work, I am coding and learning and growing and meeting some awesome people and being able to explore more options, like making videos and talking about it and having a story to share with people. It doesn't always look the way you think it's going to look, but I promise you it can be very rewarding because of that opportunity. My company that I work for is still in Virginia, but they allowed me to move out to Arizona, where my family is, and where I've wanted to live since I was a kid. Um, and it's in a lot of ways it's a dream come true. It helped me escape a lot of hardships that I had in Virginia by moving away from it, but also giving me something to work on and work towards. Um, and it's just been awesome. And I encourage anyone who's interested to just go build, go build something that can uh, inspire you and inspire others. So that's a quick rundown of my story the past couple years. I hope you enjoyed it. I will be posting more stuff about plugins that I make or I'm going along with them. I got an update for Mangler coming out. I don't want to say soon, but it's the next thing I'm working on. I'll put it that way. If you want to check any of these out, I'll have a link to my Gumroad where you can download these for free. As well, if you want to talk about getting into tech or talk about learning juice or things along that line, I'll also have a link to my Gumroad where we can set up a one-on-one and we can talk and try and help you get into tech. So appreciate your time. Like and subscribe, all that good stuff. Comment if you got any questions. But yeah, appreciate you watching if you made it this far, and I hope to catch you in the next one.